Hey friends, I'm David from the I-Fal podcast team, and today I'm sitting with my coffee to share 5 interesting headlines in simple English. We'll look at culture, tech, and everyday life in Israel, all in clear language. Along the way, I'll explain a few useful words in context, and you'll hear how these stories connect to our routine. Traffic jams, weekend plans, ordering from abroad, and more. Let's get started. 1. Goodness Opens from the South Festival Summary. There's a new festival called From the South Goodness Opens, planned for next March at the Beersheba National Park. It was originally set for last September, but organizers had to postpone it because of security reasons. Now they invited the popular Greek singer, Helena Paparizou. Many Israelis love her upbeat songs. My commentary. I think these events in the Negev are so special. When I drive down Route 6 on a Friday afternoon, I see signs for festivals popping up. It reminds me of that lazy feeling before Shabbat. If I go with my family, the kids will be thrilled to hear a live show under the stars, and I'll probably grab a strong Turkish coffee from a food truck nearby. Vocabulary postpone. LDHVT. To move something to a later time. Here, the festival was postponed from September to March. Security. By THWN. The safe conditions needed for public events. 2. Eurovision preparations in Portugal and Italy. Summary. In Portugal, 13 out of 16 acts in the national selection for Eurovision said they will not take part this year. In Italy, some employees at RAI, the public broadcaster, started a petition asking the network not to show Eurovision. So far, these developments have created a lot of talk in Europe about the song contest. My commentary: we Israelis love Eurovision nights. Crowded living rooms, hummus on the table, everyone cheering for their favorite. It's interesting that a music show can turn into a big conversation. I hope when the contest happens, it will still be fun and friendly, just like our family gatherings on song night. Vocabulary petition. TSUVMH, a written request signed by many people asking for a change. 3. The 8th Winter Festival at I-Fal Hadarbut. Tel Aviv Summary. The 8th Winter Festival at the I-Fal Hadarbut in Tel Aviv is coming up soon. This year's program includes an indie tribute to the Israeli classic Erev Kavud Vechad Pama, a meeting with playwright Yaakov Gilad, and special performances by Israeli bands like Tislam, Rona Kinan, and Leili. My commentary: Tel Aviv in winter can feel magical. The city lights reflect on the wet streets, and you can hop on a shared scooter or take a short bus ride. No big traffic jam. I like going with friends to free cultural events after work. We chat about our day, sip hot tea, and enjoy music that we normally only hear on the radio or in our headphones. Vocabulary tribute. MHVVH. Something done to show respect or admiration, like a performance that honors an older song. 4. A huge cyber exit in the tech world summary. The American company Service now announced it will buy the Israeli cybersecurity firm Armis for about $7.75 billion in cash. With extra retention bonuses for employees, the total deal value goes over $8 billion. This sale is one of the biggest exits ever in Israel's high-tech history. My commentary. This story makes me proud. Our country really is the startup nation. Many of my friends served in cyber units in the Army, and I remember how hard they worked to protect data and networks. Hearing about these exits reminds me of late-night coding sessions, coffee cups everywhere, and that exciting feeling when your small project suddenly meets the global market. Vocabulary exit, YTSI, MKHY arch. Here, it means selling a company to another company for a large sum. Retention bonus, MNK, IMVR. Extra money given to employees to keep them working at the company after a sale. 5. A rise in the VAT exemption for packages from abroad summary. The finance minister recently signed an order to raise the VAT and customs exemption on personal packages from abroad to $150. In other words, if you order something under $150, you don't pay tax or import fees. The goal is to help people save money and lower daily expenses. My commentary. I know many of us love browsing online shops in the evening. Electronics parts, clothes, or even a surprise gift for a friend. Before, small purchases could get taxed. and we'd pay extra at customs. Now, with this new exemption, we can shop more freely and maybe even split costs with roommates on group orders. It feels a bit like winning a small battle against high prices. Vocabulary exemption, PTVR, freedom from a usual rule, here meaning no tax or customs fees on packages under the limit. Well, that's our roundup for today. 5 stories that touch culture, music, tech, and shopping. I hope you found the English clear and picked up a few new words. I really enjoyed helping you learn some English today. Remember, if you want more practice, check out the I-Fal app. Only 20 shekels per lesson. See you next time.